What a week and what a scandal this is turning out to be. Yes, we had the Terra Luna scandal earlier in the year, and now this, the FTX collapse. Now we understand that both FTX Global and FTX US have both filed for bankruptcy, Chapter 11 in the US. That's incredible, right? A week is a short time in crypto. Add to all this, the numerous hacks we've had in 2022 alone in the billions of dollars. At least we can safely say that we won't be hearing the so-called crypto veterans of those who claim they have lived through the 2017-2018 bear market and have discussed to prove it. Maybe they care to share their experiences with us once again to enlighten us how bad it was then compared to what we are going through this year. Guys, if you are out there and you want to share your experiences once more, please come forward and share with us and try and compare what's going on now and what went on back then. Hi guys, this is FD4Sage5.tv once more, back with another video. Today we are going to look at the latest scandals that have befallen the crypto space. We are talking of the worst scandal of 2022. Is 2022 the most scandalous year for the crypto market to date? Comment down below guys and let us know. If you are new, thank you very much for dropping by. If you are a returning viewer, I appreciate your support, your continued support. Please, before you leave, can you click the like button on your way out, even if you don't intend on coming back. Anyway guys, what I'm going to share with you in this video is not financial advice of any sort. I'm just sharing with you my own views with regards to the ongoing FTX collapse. If you are new, thank you very much for stopping by guys, and welcome to the crypto land. How are you feeling after all this? What a week. Do you still believe you can make it in this space? Well, let me tell you something guys. The fact that you are still around watching this video is a good sign that you are going to be okay. In fact, you are going to make it. Just stay the course. Of course, this is not financial advice. As we always point out in most of our videos, no one has ever said it's going to be easy. If it was, then everyone else will be doing it. You are doing it now and you are still here because you're different. If you haven't lost it all yet, good on you then. And I think you are going to make it. Again guys, this is not financial advice, it's just my own views. Anyway, in this video, we are going to be looking at the worst scandals of 2022, that is the current FTX collapse and the customer funds mismanagement, as well as the similarities between the latest catastrophe that is befallen the crypto space compared to the previous scandal we had with Terra Luna. Starting with FTX, while some people saw this one coming, majority of crypto investors got juked by the claim that FTX was a regulated exchange, but no one ever made the connection, or the disconnection for that matter, between FTX.com, which is the FTX Global, which is the global exchange, and FTX US, which is a US registered and regulated exchange. It is only now that those in charge have moved to make a distinction between the two, FTX US and FTX.com. But I think this is all academic now because they have both filed for Chapter 11, which is bankruptcy in the US. For transparency, I personally held an account with FTX Global or FTX.com, the one that has been impacted by this scandal the most, but I think they are now in the same boat, both of them. Make no bones about it, FTX US isn't safe. Well, it wasn't safe then, and now we know it's not safe. That was coming. On a personal level, I did not hold any large amounts with FTX. I had an account, but there was no large amount held. We are talking of under $100 in cash and a couple of NFTs that were on sale on NFT.com. They were not huge. I was just trialing something, and I'd almost forgotten about it until this debacle that has just come to light. So the impact on me personally is dwarfed by the losses that many others, and many of you as well, who are watching this video are going to suffer as this drags on. You got to feel for all those who have lost and are looking at losing all their funds as a result. Just today I read about FTX staff having been convinced by their superiors to keep their earnings and bonuses on the exchange. They were pretty much treating it as a bank. So not only was Sam Bankman-Fried misusing customer funds, but he was also encouraging his own team to invest and hold the exchange's FTT token among other assets and to keep those funds on the exchange. Talk of betrayal. He's betrayed those who have been delivering on his behalf. What I still don't understand though is why an exchange that was doing 8 figures in daily revenues, was that not enough? 8-figure daily revenues, was that not enough? For some, this isn't a surprise at all, as Sam Bankman-Fried, or SBF as he came to be known, came from Wall Street, was trained by the same vultures who have been responsible for every single financial crash since the beginning of time. The FTX collapse is a sign that legacy finance habits, they do die hard indeed. It will take a complete breakaway from legacy finance for the old system's tentacles to let go. Right now, there's still a lot of interconnectedness between crypto and legacy finance that any real and complete disconnection will take some time to occur. From my point of view, these are the key takeaways as far as I see this. As a crypto investor or user, keep your crypto off the exchanges. I think a lot of YouTubers have been talking about this. I only keep what I intend to use in the immediate term on an exchange with the rest in self-storage, that is in both hot wallets as well as cold wallets. Cold wallets, as far as I'm concerned, are still the safest within reason though. Some of the exchanges we currently use here at Stage5.tv, as well as from a personal perspective, are Coinbase, Binance, Crypto.com, MEXC or MEXC, Get.io, eToro, Kraken, which is one of my favorite crypto exchanges as well, and KuCoin. And of course, from what you've learned in this video, I had some interaction with FTX, but I did not buy anything of any significance. Okay. And we use Kraken, KuCoin, and Binance the most, and I keep the least amount of funds on these exchanges. And where significant amount of funds is required for anything, I just make instant transfers from either a hot wallet or a cold wallet, like a Trezor or a Ledger. In terms of hot wallets, we use mostly the native wallets from specific blockchains, as well as MetaMask, Exodus, Trust Wallet, among many others. Please note that hot wallets aren't the safest of them all, so be careful out there, especially on how you interact with these. Not financial advice, of course, where sometimes you may click a link that you think is coming from your wallet when it's actually someone trying to trick you into sending them your funds. So be careful. The other takeaway is, if you do use exchanges to custody your funds, which I do not agree with 100%, then try and open accounts on more than one exchange in order to diversify your portfolio storage. But where possible, please move your funds off exchanges. When choosing which exchange to use, try and research your selections before depositing any fund, as you may have issues with drawing your funds in some cases. In my own experience, so far I've had issues with Get.io and Coinbase where I could not withdraw my funds when I really needed them. Of course, it's now resolved, but all the trust is gone. But again, that's my own experience. I'm sure that people will prefer those two exchanges than I do. Each to their own. That's fine by me. Okay, the next takeaway as well is the use of DEXs or decentralized exchanges where possible, especially, with DEXs, you got DEXs for respective blockchains and or cryptocurrencies that we are involved with. Within each ecosystem, there is at least one DEX that you can use to perform swaps. Granted, some are very expensive compared to centralized exchanges, but for security purposes and to make sure your funds are secure, maybe this could be a small price to pay. The other takeaway that I've been screaming about since I started doing YouTube is idolizing whales and popular figures in crypto, be it project leaders, crypto exchange owners, or executives. And in this list, I'm including the likes of Michael Saylor, the founder and former CEO of MicroStrategy, now exclusively a Bitcoin maximalist and evangelist, Elon Musk and his unhealthy obsession with Dogecoin, Charles Hoskinson, the Cardano founder and co-founder of Ethereum, and even Zizi of Binance. Don't idolize project leaders or project CEOs. All these guys are not here for charitable causes. They are here to look after their self-interest, and where such self-interest overlap with the common good, then that's a bonus for the wider public. But they're not here to serve you. They are here to serve their own personal interest. Please be aware of that. They will say anything to take you along for the ride, but when the situation no longer fits their motives, they will be off like a shot and drop you like a rock. Just be aware of that. The other takeaway from this debacle with FTX is, in the world of crypto, anything with a hint of centralization should and must be treated with caution, as well as being toxic to an extent. Be it a centralized exchange or a crypto project in DeFi, look what happened with Luna, a project we called out as mostly centralized prior to its collapse. Even back then, there were people idolizing Dogecoin, and that there was no way, they said back then, project worth billions of dollars in total value logged and making millions in daily revenues could collapse. But guess what, guys? It happened, and Terra Luna, as we used to know it, is gone for good. And I do not see a situation where it could come back to where it was before. Same with FTX, including FTX US exchange. It has happened again. We idolize some of these guys. They're just here to save their own self-interest. Sometimes we create these monsters and they come in, they hit the whole space. There's no coming back from it. And the regulators, they're rubbing their hands right now. They want to come in. We've given regulators across the world every reason to come and do as they please. I don't think the time for consultation is now. They'll just come with their own regulations, impose them on us. That is a big price to pay. It is periods such as these when real wealth transfers happens though. Wealth will move from weaker hands to stronger hands. So if you are still around and invested, congratulations. You are on your way to becoming a crypto OG, courtesy of crypto scandals of 2022. I don't know how much that will will pump your bags, but in terms of graduating as a crypto OG, I think this beats all the scandals we've suffered since the beginning. Nothing's too big to fail though in both TradeFi and DeFi. In 2008, we had the Lehman Brothers, an American financial services entity that became the sole description and definition of financial failure of the noughties. In crypto, we've had our own similar experience so far with the Terra Luna catastrophe, which took out 3 hours capital, and the contagion still spreads even today. The Celsius saga still drags on, and Voyager's chances of a rescue deal are all but gone for now. With FTX gone, most of those opportunities, they are gone. And last but not least, guys, do your own research. When YouTubers do their own research, I mean those who actually do it, because some of them don't, they just regurgitate stuff from the website. They are using their own personal lenses to look at things. You need to add another layer by doing your own research and enhance your own chances of success. Please stay safe out there, and this too shall come to pass. In the grand scheme of things, what has happened this week with FTX and is yet to conclude, as well as what happened earlier in the year with Terra Luna, will probably not even register on the long-term chart, not even as a blip. It's quite possible. Today it looks like this massive bump, but in the grand scheme of things, you zoom out over time, you won't even notice that this happened. That's how early we are to the cryptocurrency space, guys. Stay strong, and if you can, grab the opportunities the current situation is presenting to us. Of course, not financial advice. Anyway, guys, just a couple of questions for you if you're still interested. How has the FTX collapse affected you? Are you struggling to deal with everything that is going on at the moment and feel you should speak to someone? Please let us know in the comments. There might be someone who might be willing to talk to you. Don't take any drastic step. There are still people around you, be it physically, friends and family, or even online chat. Again, whilst engaging on any online chats, be safe and don't click on any links. This is FD4Sage5.tv with our own view on the FTX scandal that has just occurred. Until next time, stay safe. Bye for now.